I'm curious, have you ever seen a period like the last 30 days? I guess specifically, we'll talk about the elephant in the room, which is probably FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, the fallout, the stories. What's your take on it from Carl the Moon's perspective?
The whole FTX disaster or scandal is it is a massive, massive thing. Like, we cannot take it too lightly. It is definitely going to hurt the reputation of crypto in the coming years. It is already it already damaged the reputation of crypto. It is definitely comparable with the Mount Gox scandal that happened many, many years ago. That was one of the big like first setbacks for crypto. I was not even in crypto back then, by the way. Mount Gox was the biggest exchange in crypto, and we're talking, I think we're talking 2013, 14 here. And when Mount Gox collapsed, Mount Gox actually controlled like 80% of the exchange market, and like many of the Bitcoin transactions were actually done with Mount Gox. So that was a disaster. And after Mt. Gox collapsed, the Bitcoin price corrected like, I think 80% or something. It was a incredibly severe bear market for a couple of years or 3 years there. So this, what happened to FTX, is definitely comparable. The market is bigger today, and FTX didn't control 80% of the market, but it is, or was, the second biggest crypto exchange, and has built up a lot of reputation as a big exchange. And if you asked me 3 months ago if I think FTX is going to collapse, I would have said, no way, it's not going to happen. It's the second biggest exchange. Like, no way that's going to happen. Just like that's what I would say about Binance, and I would say that about Coinbase. But what happened with FTX clearly showed me that we cannot take things for granted, and we cannot assume that a big player is solid simply because it's big and has a big reputation. FTX has the FTX arena in if it's Miami, I believe.
Yeah.
They have had the FTX logo on the Mercedes Formula One car. Here in the Middle East, Gumball, you had FTX logos on every single car here on the supercars. And, FTX had built such a strong brand, almost equal to the one of Binance, to be honest. Like, FTX is just, or was just as publicly respected in a way as Binance. And I would be able to tell because I've been in the space, I think 5 years now, if you count the first year when I was still in the grocery store. And I've seen FTX and Binance grow along each other, and I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised. And it will be very easy for people coming outside of crypto and saying that, oh, this should have been obvious, and oh, you're all a bunch of scammers in crypto. But like, it was not obvious. It was very few people who were in the know of FTX. And it came as a shock and surprise to the vast majority in crypto. But it is definitely a massive setback, and I think it's going to take a couple of years for crypto to recover from the reputational damage, unfortunately. And I didn't lose money specifically in FTX, maybe a little bit, but like, we're talking a very small amount of like old tokens that I just didn't claim for a while. Very, very minor stuff. I didn't hold any big holdings there, but I have lost a lot of money on other exchanges and protocols where I took risk and I lost money. So I know how it feels to lose money, other than just losing the value of the Bitcoin dropping, but actually like literally losing your hard assets. That it really sucks, and it's really it feels really bad. And I think we're all in the same spot here. Many people lost money. I mean, BlockFi literally 2 days ago came out and said they're also bankrupt now. So that's all the money gone. And we also already had to deal with Luna, Celsius. Yeah, right now the crypto space has definitely seen better days. And it's very sad, but it is also a natural part of a growing industry. There will be ups, there will be downs, there will be players that mismanage users' funds, and there will be scammers. There will be all of these things. And the same was with the internet.com era. I mean, everyone looks back now and thinks that it was very obvious that you had to invest in Google and Amazon. But those people that invested in Google and Amazon, they also invested in a bunch of businesses that went to zero, probably because the founders ran away with the money, or because the business model was stupid, or, all the reasons why crypto companies are going down right now. But there are many companies in crypto that are going to go on and become the multi-billion-dollar companies in the future. And it's just our job to try to figure out which ones. And obviously, I'm also building companies, and I'm not going to stop building just because we have a bear market. I'm here building every single day, and I have many employees supporting my vision. And of course, it's bear market. I'm going to cut down on certain spendings. I'm going to be more cautious. Of course, everyone is. But now is the time to build, and now is the time to separate yourself from the bad actors and the people that are just complete, cowboys in the Wild West,
Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.